Welcome to the corner of the internet where we do not give away our motherfucking power to anything outside of us. Period. At the end. Whew. Somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it. Hey, Melissa. So I wanted to come live to you today. I'm like on fire. I might have to take my hoodie off. This room is actually always the hottest room in the house, so we'll see. But anyway, let's talk about this. Okay, so how are you guys feeling with this eclipse energy? How are you feeling? Hey! So as you guys are hopping on, whether you're watching live or in the replay, make sure you drop below, say hi, tell me where you are, tell me how you're feeling. Ooh, here, let's keep this simple. I mean, you can type it out, please do. Like, if you're feeling the feels, like, let me know. Let's talk about it. But also, you can tell me in emojis. Tell me in emojis. Like, give me some emojis. This could be interesting. I want to see this. And here's what I know to be true. So I was actually, okay, I have so many things going on in my mind that I want to talk about, that my energies is like, my energy is like, blah. Okay, so let's like, first things first. How are you feeling with eclipse season? I had something really fucking weird happen earlier that threw me off. And I was like, really? Well, it didn't throw me off at first until my mind tried to scan for the threat and thought I was going to die, and I had to like recenter, and really it was not, it's annoying more than it is anything, but I want to share with you what I did about it. And also, if you're new here, my name is Kristen Jones. I am a spiritual business coach for healers, and it is my mission to help you unshackle and unbecome all the fears, limiting beliefs, witch wounds, and things that are holding you back in your life so you can stand in your power and manifest the life and healing business of your dreams. Mic drop. That is my soul mission. And so I do this through various things, and I really love to take the grounded spiritual approach. Oh my gosh, I just got a message from my friend / Rising Phoenix client. She was in my first round of Rising Phoenix. I'm just going to say her name. Stacie, if you watch this, she just messaged me. First of all, she blew the fuck up on TikTok. After going through the Rising Phoenix, she cleared the good girl energy, was something she was really struggling with. You can read about her journey on my page if you go check it out. But she just got approved for Insight Timer. What? She like blew up on TikTok and just got approved to be on Insight Timer. That is so cool. I was like, girl, please tell me. And she was like, I blame the Rising Phoenix for this. And I was like, yes, I will take that blame. That is a type of blame that I will proudly carry. Other blame, shame, guilt, whatever, we get rid of it, we clear here, but we completely alchemize. But that is a blame that I will take. So be on the lookout for that. I will start sharing that in my stories when she gets that created. But she does some great meditations. I've seen her live on TikTok before. So I can't think of her TikTok handle off the top of my head. But if you guys want to just shoot me a message, she is awesome. So anyway, that was really cool. Also, okay. So Melissa says, I'm feeling tired. Yeah. In the Evolution membership, one of my members said she was feeling tired as well. Like she was having a really hard time making it through the day. I don't mean to laugh, but so relatable, right? And another one of my members said that today just felt off. And I like, for me, like we've had a situation happen this week. It's like fine, but it's a really big situation that I haven't shared about publicly yet, so I won't talk about it yet. But my mind has been in a million different locations, quite literally. And like yesterday, it took me 2 fucking hours from the time I got to the gym to the time I left. 2 hours. Like, really? I left and I texted my husband. I was like, I gotta get it together. Like, I know we just received this news, but like, come on. Like, be where your feet are. So here's a message that is coming through. So I actually just recorded the new moon in Libra solar eclipse workshop. And this, if you are in the membership, in my Evolution membership, you get this for free. If you're like, oh, I want to do that. And you're like, I need some clearing. So actually I still have my notes pulled up because I prepare for these things. Like I lean into it. So yeah, unproductive. Yeah, I feel that. So I talk a little bit about the solar eclipse. I'm not an astrology expert, so I don't dive too much into that. I do an oracle card reading, which had some really great guidance, and it went almost perfectly, not even almost, it went perfectly in alignment with the journaling prompts that I had already typed out. So that was really cool. And then we had a guided meditation that's infused with my Reiki style, which was really awesome. And it was like, I didn't mean to do this, but I infused it with my own, well, I meant to do the infusion of this meditation with my Reiki style, but I also accidentally did an RRT perspective. Like I weaved in some RRT into this, some rapid resolution therapy. So that was cool. It's funny because it's like once you learn a new language, when you're learning something new, it feels hard. It feels hard because you don't know what you don't know. And once you know it, then you're like, okay, I know. Let me just mindfuck you for a second. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. And once you know it, then you know what you didn't know. And then once you know it, then you become intermediate at it. Once you become intermediate at what you once didn't know, then you work your way to becoming advanced. First time I heard that, I was like, what? Yeah, that's actually true. And so it's becoming more and more second nature. I'm going to be launching one-on-one sessions for that soon, but it is in the Rising Phoenix as well. So Melissa says, tired, but also insomnia, bad combo. It's made me so unproductive and scattered. Yeah, I feel that too. And I was like, is it because of the news that we just got, or is it because of like this energy? And I think it's a combination of both, because I just feel scattered. And the thing that is coming through big this week is be where your feet are. Because it can be easy to live in the past because our mind has this cool thing called recollection, and it can be easy to live in the future because we have this cool thing called imagination. And so it's like, okay, well, I can't do anything about the past. It doesn't exist anymore. And I'm never actually going to get to the future. I'm going to be here right now, and I will get to where I'm meant to be. And so something I've been doing is, just kind of letting myself be scattered. And then Matt and I, in the evenings, when the kids go to bed and everything's quiet, like, we'll just bounce off. Like sometimes we're not even really having a conversation. We're just talking everything that's on the mind and just like letting it go because we have so much going on. And that's okay. And so I've also been journaling a lot this week. I go through seasons of like journaling a lot and not really journaling. And so I've been doing that. And I also got out of the house this week. Yesterday, actually went to a coffee shop so I could actually get shit done. I was like, I just need to be out of my environment and go somewhere else. Maybe this is meaning you need to ground, get your feet on the earth or get outside and do some cleansing. So a couple announcements before I dive into not giving your power away to external resources is yesterday, if you're on my email list, go check your email or do a search. It's Kristen. It's spelled just like that, like the religion Christian, but it's pronounced Kristen. So Kristen at andsherises.com. Search my email if it's not landing in your inbox and you know you're on my email list. I sent out the free inner child healing meditation, guided inner child healing meditation. And this is a short 10-minute meditation that I guide you through an inner child healing. And I know a lot of inner child work. I know I've done this as well. Like I've coached this. I have received this. I've done this work as well for my own healing. This is a very different perspective. This is a very different way of doing an inner child healing. And so it's including a way to be able to actually completely neutralize what comes to mind. And you can go back to this time and time again. It's non-invasive. It's not going to spaz out your nervous system or like bring up a bunch of shit like sometimes inner child work does. I know, like I did some, like I was a client of someone's one time, and this person would bring up something on a session and then it wouldn't feel closed, and I would, like, my nervous system was just like fried. And I'm like, I know how to do this work, and yet when that is not closed, it can make it difficult. And so in this inner child healing meditation, it closes a chapter. It literally closes a chapter. Hey, Janae. Hey, Jenna. So that's there for you guys. And then I also had, in that email, I had sent out the free 7-day access to the Evolution membership. So if you guys want to do the new moon solar eclipse, if you're like, oh, I'm freaking out and you really need that support, go get that. You can just message me for that. You can message me inner child, or message me child, message me membership, and I'll send you the 7-day membership. Melt Away Imposter Syndrome Masterclass I've made free through Sunday as well. So just message me Melt for that one. And then what was the other one? Oh, my free community, And She Rises. I just relaunched this, I relaunched. That is on Facebook. We had our first live. There's weekly lives, there's free resources, there's community and sisterhood, so you can tap into that as well. So just message me for whatever ones you want. Okay, so let's move on now. Okay, so just wanted to, because I know not everybody gets the emails into the inbox, so I know sometimes it's just valuable to just mention it. Okay. When it comes to eclipse season, when it comes to all these powerful energies that we're feeling collectively, whether it's eclipse season, whether it's some freaking portal, or whether it's like, and I do this because it's said so much, it makes me roll my eyes. I'm like, oh my God, if I hear that one more time, my eyes might actually roll out of my head, because it's like what it's made to feel like. Consuming so much information is that it's like, if I don't do this thing, I'm missing out on something. And we really get to use our discernment and ground and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But when we are, sorry, I just got a message. When we are taking in all this energy or all of this information, and then we are feeling all of this energy as well, and we're like, I really don't know what to do, it can create like this, like kind of knock us out of alignment, right? And so here's my encouragement for you is to, how is it that you're feeling? What is coming up for you? Because what is coming up for you is not likely the same exact situation that is somebody else is experiencing as well. And not every eclipse season is going to be the same. We're going to experience different things in different times, like from second to second even. And so just because some spiritual guru or someone on the internet is like, hey, eclipse season is not the time to push, like whatever that means. But like, we are not in the hustle culture here. We are in alignment. But like, now is not the time to like be launching new things and blah, 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 because of eclipse season. Now is the time to like rest and relax and meditate and take baths and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, rolling my eyes out of my head, right? And then you'll have other people that are like, do this so you can feel this, or do this so you can feel this. And here's what I want to say about that. Do what feels in alignment. Last year during that eclipse season, I was working on the back end of my website, or on my website, of my business. I was not on the outside for the first time in my entire adult life of being an entrepreneur of like 10 years or something like that. That's what I needed to do. I had to protect my energy, and all I could give was taking care of the backside of it, my clients and the things that I was doing behind the scenes. I did not have the energy to show up. Every other eclipse season has not been like that. Not every eclipse season is going to be a tower moment. Not every eclipse season is going to mean, oh, don't push, don't launch, don't put out this idea into the world, don't post, like all of these different things. And for me, like this one, even though like Melissa had felt like unproductive and scattered and all of these things, for me, this has looked like I've had all of these ideas come through and I'm so lit up by them. and they feel like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I did have one program come in, and my spirit team was like, nah, girl, this one we want you to grow into, but it's coming. It's coming. And I'm like, great, because I've got a lot of things going on in the next 3 to 4 months. And I already have my Q4, although I have the right to change my mind at any moment, like at any time. But I already have things planned out, but I'm super excited for this program that'll be launching next year sometime. I don't know. But like my podcast, I'll be launching next month. My free community, I was like, fuck yes, let's go. My inner child healing, I've been sitting on it for a while. I'm like, let's just do this thing. TikTok, I'm like, I feel like super lit up and excited about TikTok. Let's go. I have been in and out of TikTok for many years now. I'm like, let's go. This feels fun. Let's do this. Ooh, I'm just getting like excited thinking about it. And so just because it's eclipse season doesn't mean you can't do what is exciting for you. It doesn't mean that we can't be where we are. And it also doesn't mean like if you are energetically out of alignment, it doesn't mean you can't take a step back. And if you are growing a business, my encouragement for you would be to trust your intuition and trust your soul. And if you have like these intentions that you're setting for yourself and you're like, okay, I'm moving towards this thing, but I'm feeling out of alignment, instead of taking the rest of the year off, can you take like a weekend and just be like, I'm unplugging? Or even a couple days or a day during the week. Like, we did not get into business to be slaves to our business. If we wanted to do that, we would just go back to corporate America, or maybe, whatever that looks like for you. So what is it that feels in alignment? What resonates? How are you feeling? And pay attention to that. So before I got on before I actually recorded my new moon workshop, I did 6 minutes of breath work, and it was fucking awesome. And I actually loved it so much that I popped it into my membership community. I was like, if you guys are feeling something right now, do this. I was like, whoa, I could not believe how much it shifted everything in my body. And I was feeling like a lot of funkiness, and my mind was like, I cannot believe this again. And it just went back into alignment. So I was like, listen to music, like something happened, got back into alignment through music, breath work, movement, spending time with my puppy and we have 3 dogs and a cat. So I gave my cat some loving because she was wanting some. Our older dog, I don't even know where she is, but I gave my puppy some love and sat there and played with him and like pet him while he was eating. And my big dog, he's my lover, Diesel, he was like coming up to me, and he is very energetically in tune. So he always knows what I need. So getting myself back into alignment. It doesn't need to throw you off forever. It doesn't even have to throw you off for an entire day, but what can you do? Hand on your heart, what do I need? Not giving our power away to eclipse season. Not giving our power away to anything externally of us. I am the motherfucking power. I am the storm. You cannot knock me down when I am the power. You cannot burn someone that has walked through the flames. You can't burn us. We've walked through the flames. We are rising. We are unfucking touchable. And when you hand on your heart, what do I need? One by one, you clear the fears, you clear the shit that's coming up for you. You say no fucking more, and you make a decision that now that I see it's eclipse season, I see this person is doing something, or fuck, that thing happened, or oh my God, here we go again. Come back home to you. Remember who the fuck you are. Lean into community. Lean in. I cannot believe. It blows my mind. How many healers? We are here to help other people, and yet so often I see healers leaning out. And look, I'm guilty too. I have done this before until I realized I was doing it. I leaned away from a community or communities or friendships and people that were really supportive for me in a time that I really actually needed them, when I should be leaning in. Lean in. Where are you already resourced? What do you have access to? Use it. Use it. Unconscious mind. Where's my opportunity to adapt, to this very real situation. Where's my opportunity to adapt? Now you have the quantum field working for you. Now you have unconscious mind working for you. Now you have your spirit guides, angels, guides, loved ones. Everybody's working in your favor, bringing you different things to do it. Move. You are not a tree. Move. Breath work. Dance. Go for a walk. Work out. I love weights. All time of the month. I know there's a lot of gurus, and this is another thing, power external from us. There's a lot of gurus and like the hormonal experts that will say, don't lift weights all month long as a woman. I'm going to do whatever I want to do because it feels good. And my periods are still fine. I just don't lift as heavy. The closer I get to my period, the less weight I lift. I don't push myself as hard as I do my first 2 weeks after my cycle. But what is it that you need? What is it that I need? Unconscious mind, where's the opportunity to adapt to this very real situation? When it comes through for you, move. Go do the thing. And what I'm not saying is move like as in push and hustle. No. What I'm saying is move your body. Physically move your body toward that intention that just came through for you. That thing came through for you for a reason. We are not giving our power away to external sources. The power is here, right here. Got it? So what happened earlier for me today was everything's happening for us, right? But like hindsight is always 20/20. So last fall I had a situation actually during eclipse season. My friend Felicity was like, girl, you were the poster child of eclipse season. I was like, don't want that t-shirt. Don't sign me up for that. But it was true. Like full on fucking tower moment. I walked away from an organization that was not serving me. I walked away from a 6-figure business because it was out of alignment with my morals, ethics, and values. And this organization and these people within it stalked me and harassed me for a fucking year. And when I'm on the backside of my website, I can see all of like my new contacts. I can see like where they're from and stuff like that. And so I just happened to be like bebopping in the back end of my website, like doing some things, doing some work. And I never would have taken, wow. Stacie just messaged me about the Rising Phoenix and a situation that just happened for her post Rising Phoenix. I'm so excited to share. Hold on. And so this person was on my website. I'm like, why? Why are you still like, and what's interesting to me is that it happens during Mercury retrograde and eclipse season. I'm like, y'all don't even fucking realize what you're doing. And it actually, I screenshot and I sent it to my husband because I was like, really? And then I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't like send a message or anything. And I was just like, screenshot, archive. And then my mind was like, oh, remember this thing happened? Remember when you had this tower moment, you walked away from those people and you've spent almost an entire year healing and moving forward in intention and building some really fucking awesome things behind the scenes. But my mind didn't look at all the good that has happened this year and all the things that I have been silently building behind the scenes and working on that I haven't even told everybody about yet. And all the things that are in motion already for the next 3 to 6 months, it's blowing my fucking mind. But my mind was like, oh my God, saber-tooth tiger, alert, 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 let's run. Let's make the heart race and let's like make your mind race, right? Have you ever experienced anxiety? And I was like, as soon as I like realized what was happening, I was like, no, move. No one has power over me. No one has power over you. No one. The end. My power is here. What do I need? Unconscious mind, where's my opportunity to adapt? What do I need? And immediately for me, it was like, put on some music. I actually just created this. I love rock music. You guys probably know that though. I'm wearing my Godsmack hoodie that I got at the concert a week and a half ago. But I created a playlist that's called Let's Fucking Rise. And it's got all of my favorite songs that I could think of that are very uplifting. They're all rock. This specific playlist is all rock. So it's very uplifting lyrics in their songs. Like, can't even think of any off the top of my head. Be Legendary by Pop Evil, and My Name by From Ashes to New, Rise Above It by I Prevail, Legends Rise by Godsmack. Like, there's all kinds of like lift me up powerful songs. And so I put that on, and then like I said, I pet my dogs, I did some breath work, I shook it out, and I was like, hey, let's fucking move. Let's do this. Let's go. Because I am the power. I am the storm. You cannot burn someone that has walked through the front flames. And be where your feet are. Be where your feet are. Mind went to past. I am here. Mind went to what could happen. It doesn't matter. I'm right here. I have power now. So take your power back. What do you need during this eclipse season? What do you need right now? What are you working towards? And how can you reground yourself? So this is exactly why last night, hold on. I just literally just recorded the new moon workshop. So I've been talking for a while. So what is it that you need right now? What is it that you're working on? What is it that your eclipse season is showing you? Because we're not fully into it yet, but we are there. We're there. And so we're all feeling it, right? And so what are you feeling? What do you need? Where's your opportunity to adapt? And when you're working towards something, how can you take one step? What is the intention? What would feel good? What would feel good to have done and possible to do? Y'all need to go back through this. I have given some nuggets that I could probably create a bunch of TikToks and Reels from. I might actually do that. Maybe not. Maybe not. That doesn't sound interesting to me, actually. Never mind. There's some fucking nuggets in here. Go back through this and take some sticky notes and quote this. Maybe we'll make some t-shirts. Anyway, what is it that you need? And remember who the fuck you are. Stand up. Have you ever seen, I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy during 2020. I loved that show. I watched it forever. I stopped watching it during 2020 because I couldn't handle, the world was in a shitstorm and Grey's Anatomy was just there talking about it. And I was like, I don't want to fucking hear it. I'm living it. But Amelia, which is funny. That's a story for another day. But Amelia, before she would do a surgery, there was one episode where she had her hands on her hips and she was standing up and she was going like this. This even feels good on my heart chakra. She was going like this and she had her head up and she was just standing there, breathing, calling in that badass superhero energy. And people were looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? And she explained it. And I've never forgotten that. Never forgotten that. It is a power move. Stand up. Hands on your hips. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And I just feel like something in me, I had no idea what I was going to come live about today, but I just knew I needed to. And something within myself in the past 2 weeks, something just shifted. And I was just like, I'm actually really sick of the same stories on repeat. And I'm actually not available for it anymore. And it's not that negative thoughts don't creep into my mind. I'm human. And this means that we're normal, right? If this didn't happen, I would be like, really? Does it happen for you? Even my husband, who is king of chill and doesn't really worry about much, even he has it sometimes. But anyway, it's a decision. It's making that decision. It's taking in that information. Okay, I feel the energy of eclipse season. I see the information that's coming through. I see what everybody's sharing. Now, what do I need? And going back to all that information that I just shared with you and all of those things to reflect back for you and taking your own power back. And that's why I sent that free email last night. So you guys have some resources. And again, if you want those, just DM me and I'm happy to send them your way, because sometimes we forget how resourced we actually are and how plugged in we actually are or can be. I actually just invested in, I'm in 2 memberships, actually. I'm in the RRT community, which I love. And I'm also in another membership with someone else. And I was like, it's time. I literally just this week, I was like, I love this girl's energy. Why am I not in the membership? I can already see the value in it. And so where can you plug in? And for you, if you've been thinking about the Evolution membership and jumping in with us, jump in. 7-day free trial. See if it's for you and jump in. Some of you I know have been thinking about the Rising Phoenix. This is not for the second round, even some of you. My question for you is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? How are you going to allow this to be your story? And what I'm hearing is energy. And that, oh man, the other day when my Rising Phoenix client, Katie, sent me a DM and she was like, girl, we haven't even started yet. And here are the things that are aligning. And I'm like, of course it is. I'm like, what? But also I'm like, of course it is. Of course it is. Because when we make leaps of faith that we've been thinking about, things that we've been thinking about, and we plug ourselves in energetically, things start moving for us. I have seen this time and time again with my clients. I have seen this time and time again with myself. Whenever I make investments, it's wild. And I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy and also so amazing. And so where are you resourced? How can you plug in? I wanted to share this as well. My client here, let me just pull it up because this just made me laugh. Stacie, who I actually posted about her. If you go to my profile, you can see how my Rising Phoenix client Stacie went from teetering in the healer closet, unsure of her path in her healing business, to full clarity in her healing biz and killing it on TikTok in just 5 months. She just got notification that she is approved to be a meditation teacher or coach or something like that on Insight Timer. She has been going live on TikTok so much. I see her lives. She does meditations with her audience. It's so fucking cool. And she just said, let's see. She said, sending you my TikTok so you can see this incredible news I just got. Thank you so much. I totally blame the Rising Phoenix for this. Says, y'all, I just got approved for to be an Insight Timer meditation teacher, and I'm geeking out. Fuck yes. She said the account is created, nothing on there just yet. And I never would have taken this leap even a year ago. And that's exactly what we do inside of the Rising Phoenix, is we clear the fears. We clear the good girl energy. And this is not a program where it's like, oh, you just get the coaching and then later on, like, you know, it's just like, whatever, now I'm not in the group. No. The common theme that I see with these women is that this is impacting them going forward. I mean, we ended our last one in May, and I still see these women continuing to rise and rise and rise, and utilizing the tools and remembering who they are and feeling freer and freer from the fears. And what's cool about, you know, my coaching techniques and my own soul gifts is that I am already a neutralizer. Through my coaching, fears are neutralized. And then you add in this round, I'm adding in the RRT perspective and being able to utilize some of these. We call them accelerators, but they're like visualizations and hypnosis. I'm trained in hypnosis as well. And so we utilize these. I mean, we were doing this 2 nights ago on my membership call with a couple of my members. We were completely neutralizing and alchemizing the fears that were coming up around visibility, of spiritual business, of anxiety. And we were like dying laughing. There was so much laughter in it because it doesn't have to be hard. Healing and clearing doesn't have to be hard. So the Rising Phoenix is open for enrollment, but the doors do close soon. We start next week. We're getting all set up and ready to rock. I am also running a promo for the next until Monday. If you DM me the words Rising Phoenix, I will go ahead and send you that information, where we're doing 333 off. So it'll be $333 off of enrollment. And I'm also, anyone that's in my Rising Phoenix program this round is also getting my program that I'm launching in December for free, which is called alchemize, where I am sharing the RRT perspective to help you clear. It's just on a different perspective. Instead of like a group or a one-on-one setting, it will be through a program format. So they're getting that for free. And it'll be the perfect conjunction with my Rising Phoenix container. So inside of the Rising Phoenix, what we are doing is we are clearing fears, limiting beliefs, witch wounds, money wounds, good girl energy, the sisterhood wound. We are clearing, oh man, there's so many. There's 12 different topics total, but we start with fears. Oh, imposter syndrome, duh, of course. We start with fears because the truth is all of these are stemmed in fears. And so when we start with fears, we set the foundation. And what I find is that by setting this foundation of clearing fears, everything else happens so fast. Like their transformation blows my fucking mind because it happens so fast. So if you want more information about the Rising Phoenix, if you're ready to go from hidden healer, teetering in and out of your business, to here I am in my power. I have healers that have businesses. I have healers that were desiring to have businesses and have since launched. I have healers that are like, I know I'm a healer, but I don't really want a business, or maybe I don't want a business right now, but I know I'm a healer and I'm ready to clear these fears so I can be more me. I can be authentic to who I am. So wherever you are on the healer spectrum, this is created to get you in your power, and that's exactly what we do. It absolutely benefits your business. I mean, Stacie is proving that right now. And so is Ruth with her, she's launching her own healing business as well with a really cool style of Reiki that she actually did for me, which was really awesome. But it absolutely helps you in your authenticity and marketing in your business. It helps you attract and manifest your soulmate clients in your dream life and business. So Rising Phoenix, DM me those words if you're like, yes, girl, I want more information. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. And remember who you are. Stand in your power. I'm going to post this on my feed. Play this thing on repeat. Go write down some sticky notes. Comment below what resonated the most. And give me some emojis again if you missed the first part. Give me some emojis of how you're feeling this eclipse season. Like if you could describe how you're feeling energetically right now in emojis, what would that be? Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful to have you right along on this wild journey. I'm also on TikTok. I'm posting a lot of stuff over there now. Same handle. And if you go to the link in my bio, my TikTok is linked at the top, so you can go follow me over there. If you're on TikTok, I'd love to connect with you there too on all the platforms. Let's connect and be friends everywhere. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a great Friday the 13th. You got this. I see you. Move forward. Hand on the heart. What do I need? And go do that thing. Bye.